Hello everybody. So as you know, the past few days have had some very fun books. Hopefully they've been good for you guys. Just as a reminder, we read a book with E, a book with F. Yesterday we learned about giving, and today it was harder for me to find a book with H that I at least haven't already read. So today we're going to read a book called The Christmas Hat. Righty. Let's start. The Christmas Hat. Little Owl was just a tiny baby when Rabbit and Badger found him lost in the woods one fine autumn day. "Don't worry, Little Owl," Rabbit had said kindly, stroking his downy head. "We will take care of you until you are big enough to take care of yourself." Rabbit and Badger loved Little Owl, but looking after him could sometimes be tricky. "Don't do that, Little Owl," said Rabbit. "Or that," said Badger. "And definitely not that," added their friend Mole as Little Owl began unraveling his favorite blanket. When winter came, the animals could not even see what mischief Little Owl was getting into. His fluffy white feathers blended so perfectly with the snow that he seemed to disappear. Can you find Little Owl? "Only a few days until Christmas," said Rabbit happily one snowy morning, as she put the finishing touches on her new Christmas cake. She had an idea. "I will make Little Owl a hat for Christmas," she said to Badger, "a bright red hat to wear when he goes outside. That way we will always be able to see where he is and what he is up to." Little Owl liked his soft red present, but he wasn't quite sure what to do with it at first. "Wear it when you go out in the snow," instructed Rabbit. "Then we will always be able to find you." Later that day, the animals went for a walk in the snowy wood. As usual, Little Owl was lagging behind, hopping in and out of snowdrifts. "Well, at least we can see where he is now," Rabbit said to Badger. But just then, something terrible happened. From behind the trees sprang a big red fox looking for something tasty to eat for his Christmas dinner. The other animals ran for cover, but Little Owl just stopped hopping and stayed very still. He thought the snow would hide him, as it usually did, but he had forgotten all about the new red hat on his head. The fox licked his lips. "Hello, Little Owl," he said. "In that nice red hat, you look good enough to eat." "Run, Little Owl!" cried the animals from their hiding place. "Run away as fast as you can." So Little Owl ran, bouncing and tumbling through the snow. The fox was hot on his tail until, oomph! Down a snowbank fell Little Owl, and off came his bright red hat. He sat down hard in the snow and stayed very, very still. Can you find Little Owl? Fox looked everywhere, but he couldn't see Little Owl. He slunk off into the woods, his tummy still rumbling with hunger. "Thank goodness you're safe," cried Badger. Rabbit gave Little Owl an extra cuddly hug as they headed back home. Maybe that nice red hat wasn't such a good idea after all. But Little Owl loved his soft red hat. It didn't take him long to find just the perfect use for it. And Rabbit and Badger always knew exactly where to find him at bedtime. The end. Alrighty, everyone. So this year, what can you do or give to someone that you love? Let's try to do something like that today. Love you guys. Bye.